Hey guys, I was just outside and I saw on an old woman's shirt the words "Take it easy." Now, it might not mean anything at all, but it might be their way of saying that, like, if you take it easy on your training, then you will get an old woman. Well, you see, the way I am going to train for those following several years, it might be relatively easy, but I'm not necessarily trying to make it as easy as possible. It's less of taking it easy and more of taking it cautiously. You see, I have just begun with this program, and this new method of doing the live program, I'm going to start it this week. And when I increase the weights, I am planning to add 5 kilograms each time, which is already more than the minimum 2.5 kilograms. Now, you could argue that I might add 10 kilograms each time, or 7.5, and still succeed at it, though it might be somewhat harder. But I never even have tried adding as much as 5 kilograms. I've been adding 2.5 so far. I don't even know how adding 5 kilograms feels. And another thing is that in order for the organization to meet with me and also to set me free, this program, of which each sequence takes several months, this sequence has to be repeated 7 times, like is said in the movie Shazam, and like in Dragon Ball, there are 7 Dragon Balls. You're supposed to repeat it 7 times. And possibly those 7 times have to be repeated even then 3 times. So it's I think that you're supposed to do it for a minimum of 21 times. Now, I don't know if you can change the amount of weight you add within each time that you repeat the sequence out of the 7, or whether you have to keep adding exactly the same amount of weight for the entire 7 times. Probably not the 21 times, but at least the 7 times. And therefore, at least for the first 7 times, I am planning to keep adding only 5 kilograms because I'm taking it cautiously as a result of my lack of knowledge of whether you have to keep adding the exact amount or you can add a variable amount because of my lack of knowledge, I have to keep adding the same amount of time at least until I get a better answer. That's the smart thing to do, being cautious. Now, yes, it will make it easier. Doesn't necessarily mean I want it to be that easy. It might be more easy than I can handle comfortably. I mean, I could lift heavier weights probably, but that would be slightly reckless because then I don't know whether the organization will meet with me and whether they will set me free. After all, it's their programs and it's their rules. And even then, there is probably a reason behind those rules. And I'm not clear on what those rules are. Therefore, I am being cautious. For now, until they meet with me and I get better answers.